Never nervous Mervis. So we are en route to Lithuania, and we are going to find some Mervises, go back to the fatherland, where Pappy Iz was, well, I guess he wasn't conceived there, but his family, Philip and Rose Mervis, started their journey from Lithuania to America. So we're going to go back and see if we can find some Mervises or just check out Lithuania and see what it's all about. See if I see anyone who looks similar to me. So the question that I have been asked since I've decided to come to Lithuania by many people is, where is Lithuania? No one that I have met so far on this travels through Sweden has ever been to Lithuania. And I don't think it's that far away, really. I would say the distance is probably from Pennsylvania to New England, away from Sweden to where we've been, in Stockholm, and then some people I've met from Germany and other places. It's relatively close. What I found is that people really don't travel, at least they didn't back 10 years ago, or even as much as people travel today, and the way people travel through America. Anyways, where are we? Where am I in Lithuania? So Lithuania is on the Baltic Sea, and it is a part of the Baltic states. The Baltic states are Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. So we have Lithuania above it. Just north of it is Latvia, which is a little country that I didn't even know really existed, shamefully. And above that is Estonia. Now, below Lithuania is Poland, and to the east of it is Belarus, which I had no idea ever existed either. We are southeast of Sweden, and I think like about just straight north of Germany. I think that's correct, yes. So that's where I am, here in Eastern Europe. And it's a beautiful place. The people are really, really nice. And today we're heading to Baisogala, which is this small little village. Back in the day, it was about 700 people, 400 to 700 people living there in the village. And now it is around 2,400, so not even that much bigger. So we'll see what we see there and see if we see any Mervises. But now you know where Lithuania is in relation to Eastern Europe and to the rest of the world. Beautiful countryside. Horses, cows, lake, flies. This isn't the main hub of the Mervises, but this is actually the area. We are definitely have entered Mervis territory. Such cute little houses, little yards and gardens. Reminds me of Hansel and Gretel. It is Sunday, and just saw a bunch of people, a bunch of old women biking. I think they were just at church. Beautiful, beautiful church. And we're off from the exact route to Baisogala. To check out this little lake. Looks quite large. So here is the history of the Mervises. Well, it didn't all start, but for all I know of at this point is of Julian Mervis. Julian Mervis, who married Sarah Marks and had 6 children: Philip, Morris, Bessie, Dora, Fanny, Rachel, and Annie. Philip, being our great-grandpa, married Rose, or Rina Aronson. And they lived here in Baisogala. They had 11 children, 2 of them which were conceived here, Esther and Annie. So Esther was born here in Lithuania, and then great-grandpa Philip went to America, leaving behind Rose, and she was actually pregnant. So on her way to America, she actually has her baby in Germany and was there for 2 weeks, and then went on a boat across to America with a 2-year-old and a newborn. They landed in Baltimore and then found their way to Katanning, which is interesting on how that actually happened, the history of them getting to Katanning. Bug in my face. So they had 11 children altogether: Esther, Anne, Molly, Benjamin, Reuben, Martha, Samuel, Sally, Edith, Israel, and Hannah. And Israel being my grandpap. So it feels really good to be here right now. I'm not sure, being that there was only 2 male Mervises, Philip and Morris, and the rest, Bessie, Dora, Fanny, Rachel, and Annie, who were born here. They lost their last name, obviously, being born, marrying. So there's probably Mervises around. We're not sure of their last name, so I'm feeling it, though. And it feels good to be here, and it feels emotional, too. Because I know that I don't know of anyone else in our Mervis lineage who have come to Lithuania, so it feels kind of full circle. It feels good to be able to do this for Pappy and for my dad and my Uncle Denny.
Baisogala.
My.
Vam. Reikia grįžti į Ukmergę. Tam, va tam, paėdin. Vilnius tam, Baisogala, Vilnius.
Vilnius.
Tai jūs net ten pasūkat viskas.
I just asked these sweet old ladies for help if they knew any Mervises, and they do not. Yay! Everyone wants to be on the camera. So we've decided we're in the wrong cemetery, because if you look around, all you see is crosses. And the Mervises back then, well, as most of them are still, other than the lineage from Israel Mervis, is Jewish. So we are actually in the wrong cemetery. So off we go, searching for living and dead Mervises.
Этот или этот?
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Okay. All right.
Is it Jewish this cemetery?
Ой, сьогодні
Jewish?
labai. Там есть еще одни.
That way? Okay.
No.
So this is the villa, or the Baisogala Manor, that we are in right now. And back when great-grandpap Philip lived here, there was about 400 to 700 people in this little village. And now there are around 2,500 people. So it's still a fairly small little town. It took us about 2.5 hours from Vilnius to get here, about 150 kilometers northwest of the capital. And no one speaks English here. So that's a little interesting and a little challenging, but also, I guess, part of the fun. I think we found someone who speaks a little English. This is exciting. So we are here with our friend here. So go ahead and say your name into
Ruta.
She's our English-speaking friend who has brought her, and this is the grandma. And we're at her house here. Yes.
Grandma, her name is Ina.
Ina.
And Ruta has been so wonderful, and your English is so great. And
Thank you.
And so we're here with the phone book. And we're gonna look and see if we see any Mervises in the phone book. So
Yeah.
that's what we'll do.
Jau.
Okay.
Bet jeigu neskaitot
Lietuviškai, tai ką jūs čia suprasite, atsisėst reikia arčiau, tą stalą patraukti.
Okay, yeah, good idea. Let's see.
Stalą rutelę pakelti. I'll try to find.
Oh, he's so kind.
I know, you're so sweet. So, you're so sweet. So, no Mervis, how we spell it. Let me see if it's M-I-R. So I just did the M-E-R, so I'm looking for the M-I-R. I think if there was, this probably would be in there. Let's see. M-R, no.
Nothing?
There's no M-I-R-V, nothing, or M-E-R-V, or more. Let me look up. We're not finding anything. Just kind of somewhere. I think I'm gonna look up Aronson, which is great grandma. Let's see. So my grandma, her last name is Aronson. So maybe there's Aronson. So possible. No. So we're just leaving Baisogala after going through a couple cemeteries, meeting some people, and we didn't find any Mervis. That of the 60 ancestral tree of the Mervis, possibly all left. And they all needed to be. Really sweet how they helped us. And it's really funny to be taking them way over here to go through a phone booth. I feel complete about it, and I feel sad too. So the journey is over.